Tis the season to be jolly. But how can I be when my head knowing
Oh no, Jackie. All right, guys. Hello. Happy witching hour. Happy Yule to all you guys. Happy Christmas. I thought I would come and do some readings for the people out there that are lonely and brokenhearted at Christmas. People that are alone, people that may have lost their family. If nobody told you Merry Christmas today, Merry Christmas to you guys. And if nobody told you that they loved you today, Jamila loves you. Now, I'm single and I'm not lonely. I don't know how to be lonely. I know how to survive. Okay. Um, and I don't think that those of us that have went through breakups this year are any more or less lonely today. If your ex is purposely trying to make you feel lonely, then he's probably still in love with you. Okay. Hey, Jackie. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And I will do readings for you guys too. I put my food on. All of the food is cooking right now. And so I said, let me come and I'm going to give some of my time here because, I don't think it's funny necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Like, for somebody to be that insensitive to where they're cracking on people that are single, I think those people have something missing from their lives. And so that's why we're going to do some readings today for you guys, especially if your ex is purposely running around in social media trying to make you feel some type of way. It's either one, they don't have no money for real, or two, they're not really happy. Okay, just to let y'all know. So I'm gonna throw the cards for y'all and give y'all a message, especially if you got somebody that is, you know what I'm saying, throwing it up in your face. Or because honestly, I woke up yesterday morning just like it was another day. I kind of a little bit understand why people get depressed during this time of the year, but I'm just gonna tell you straight up the way that my spirit see it is that it's time for you to take a look at self and appreciate yourself. Appreciate life. Appreciate what God has given to you. Some of y'all are very lucky, but for some reason, because, well, first of all, for somebody like your ex to blatantly throw it up in your face that they're not spending time with you, obviously, you don't want to spend time with them anyway, because for some people, Christmas has nothing to do with the Christmas spirit. It has nothing to do with joy. It has nothing to do with happiness. It has everything to do with their conflict within themselves and war. Because, unfortunately, there are some people, in particular, African American people, that they don't really celebrate Christmas anyway. I am pagan and I celebrate Yule, which is kind of like Kwanzaa a little bit more so. So, and I think that it's a lot of people that just, so hopefully this reading will be able to uplift you so that y'all don't, because I think that that's a trick by the devil. And the devil has been acting a fool today with me. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, go ahead and just love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense for anybody, especially if you a 40 or a 50-year-old person. Look, time is of the essence. You got to stop reacting to stuff like that. Like, I know it hurts, but if you're in my circle, more than likely, and you're single and you're in my circle, more than likely y'all not even tripping off of it. But I wanted to do a reading for you guys to give you guys some messages. I guess I can just ask, what is the general message for the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces? What messages do you have for this Christmas for each of the zodiac signs, in particular those that are either lonely or brokenhearted? By the way, guys, my pricing for today is $100 for a 60-minute reading. That's just for Christmas Day only. If you guys want to purchase a reading at the regular price, then I'll get you scheduled the day after. Okay. Because I've been talking people off of the ledge for quite some time. Got a lot of major arcanas here. So the Aries, y'all got the Seven of Swords reversed. Taurus got the Empress upright. Gemini's got the Star upright. Cancer's got the Eight of Wands upright. Uh, Leo's got the Hanged Man upright. Uh-oh. Virgo's got the Nine of Wands reversed. That's a problem. Libra's got the Nine of Cups upright. Scorpio's got the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Sagittarius has got the Hermit reversed. Capricorn's got the Four of Cups reversed. My heart goes out to y'all, Capricorns, but you know what? We got to talk. We're going to talk in a minute, Cappies. Aquarius has got the Eight of Swords reversed, and then Pisceans got the Six of Cups. Is that the six? Yep. Six of Cups upright. Okay. So, Aries, let's start with you guys. Y'all got the Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Aries have kind of been in a funk lately. anyway, like especially the single ones. I feel like a lot of Aries people are dealing with seeing your ex in social media, trying to make it look like their life is all gravy and, they just got it going on and blah, blah, blah. And you can tell that many of you guys do seem to be taking it very hard, a lot of the Aries people. Don't judge the whole world based upon this particular person. Let me find out more about what's going on here because this is not a very fun part. Spirits, give me some clarity. Okay. Yeah, the Hermit comes up reversed. So I feel like a lot of Aries you guys have been feeling kind of isolated, if not for the past several months, but for the past several years. A lot of the Aries people have been, um, going through this thing with either an air sign or an earth sign, particularly a Virgo, or it could be a Taurus, or it could be a water sign, could be an air sign also. Um, what advice do you want to give to the Aries spirits? Okay, so the Magician card comes up in the upright position and then Judgment. Oh, wow, Aries. Y'all might need to do some work because I feel like that person is purposely attacking you. Like okay, so if you guys were thinking that that person is trying to make you jealous, yes, they are. They're posting this stuff up in social media, or either they are communicating some crap to you. Use better judgment. First of all, this person is full of crap. Exes do this often. They do this often. Whenever you see an ex throwing another person up in your face, it is because they are hurting because of something. Hold on a second, you guys. Hey, Teron Herring. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So here's what spirits want you to know specifically, that that person is just manipulating you. They are upset with you about something that you did, something that happened, and they can't let it go. But in reality, this person already has issues, is what spirits is telling me. Even if they were with you, they would not be in a good mood. They are not in a good place right now, Aries. So listen, make the best of it. Okay. If you guys need cleanses, if you guys need some kind of, or get into the Yule circle, because I think that these people are going to be at it for a while. They just need to grow up. They need to grow up, and they're definitely trying to get your attention because they want, what I can sense is that it definitely has something to do with your job, Aries. Especially, and it's going to differ if you're a man or a woman, but I feel like your ex is trying to stick it to you. They got a grudge against you. That's what that Judgment card means. Okay. Hey, Prince of Presents. Hello. I have been wonderful. Thank you for asking. I have been blessed. So Aries, don't take it too hard and don't worry about it. Like, try to get your mind off of it. Watch a nice movie, maybe go visit your mother. You know what I'm saying? She'll make you feel better. This person is just very childish and immature, and they seem to have a lot of family issues. And probably even some mental problems that they're going through. Okay. Moving on to the Tauruses. Tauruses got the Empress in the upright position. So Tauruses ain't worried about nothing. Okay. They really not worried about nothing. Seems like Tauruses are doing very well, very happy, very abundant. Maybe spending time with their mother, their grandmother. spending time with family or either their children. Okay, Tauruses are being the domestic goddesses that they are. Okay, so you can tell that it's a demon that's trying to make spirits. Let me throw a spirits. Is it a demon messing with people on the holidays? Definitely a demon messing with people on the holidays. Yes or no, spirits? Let's throw a card. Yep, the 10 of coins comes up. Yep, definitely a demon. Pretty much, I feel like what I would suggest for spiritual people is that you cover yourself because they will use anything and everything. It's almost like a ritual. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, Tauruses, I don't think Tauruses are lonely at all or either miserable or sad. And see, I have a Taurus Venus. Tauruses are very strong people. So I feel like for a majority of the Tauruses, y'all are doing good. Now, if you're single and you're like, dang, I wish I had somebody, you need to start focusing more so on self and start, because I do see your mother, the Empress comes up in the upright position, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know that I used to spend every single holiday, like even if I had a boyfriend, me and him would go visit my mother, or either I would just go visit my mother and then he would go with his family. So I feel like a lot of tourists are just very well grounded. They got their gifts under the tree, they're very abundant and very happy. Okay. Gemini's got the star in the upright position. So Gemini's, for the most part, they're not hurt, lonely, or either trying to get back at their ex either. They're not bitter either. For a majority of the Geminis, y'all are in a very happy place. You feel very healed. You feel validated. You ain't hurting at all. The star card in the upright position, ain't no hurt going on for the gems, okay? Or loneliness. If you are a Gemini that is lonely, it is because you need to do better judgment. Let's do some clarifying. Spirits, give me some clarity for the gems. Okay, so I got the Queen of Swords reversed. Could be an Aquarius, could be a the Death card comes up upright. So it could be a Scorpio. And then the Seven of Swords comes up. So a lot of y'all definitely do have, it's a demon. It's like a devil, in your ear. This Queen of Swords, whoever that is very bitter. Could be either an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, another Gemini. Now, on the flip side, with some Geminis, because I did see a Gemini trying to do that to their ex, which was totally ridiculous. I think that many of you guys need to stop having any kind of connection with whoever this air sign is, because that person is making you look stupid. This person literally is talking about you behind your back. This person has nothing but ill intent for you and just wants to, like, you can tell that it's a gossiper. It's a person that is really just and they seem to be on you, but a lot of the Geminis are feeling very good today. And by the way, guys, I am a 13th sign Gemini, and I've got Gemini all throughout my chart. And you can tell that people are trying to play mind games. And like Spirit said, if you are a Gemini that's doing this, because Gemini is the twin, if you are doing this and you are a Gemini, stop it. You're only making yourself look bad. Spirits is not impressed with that. They're not impressed with you being out in social media sharing fake photos of people. Gemini, you got to stop that. You got to, that's an aspect of yourself that you need to change. It's like a Seven of Swords is telling me that it's like a negative subconscious blockage. So y'all need to quit doing that. because it only makes you look a certain way. Like, even if you were happy, people wouldn't know it because you're doing stuff like that. People are going to assume that you're not happy. People are going to assume that something is wrong because of your behavior. First of all, Christmas time is not supposed to be about sticking it to your ex because they did something to you that didn't exist. A lot of y'all, what Spirit is telling me is that if y'all are grudging somebody, the reason why you're grudging them doesn't even exist. You're just going through a lot of this stress and strain. And a lot of you guys need to really, really connect with your higher self. Okay, because the star can sometimes represent a spirit guide with a message. Moving on to the Cancers. Y'all got the Eight of Wands upright, and being next to the Hangman tells me that you got exes or either some other stuff that seems to be, I feel like this is energy that's being pushed towards you. And I felt that earlier. I was asleep earlier, and then all of a sudden it was folk talking about me. And then when I responded, it was like lies to shit. I was like, what the? I was like, really? Spirits, give me some clarity for the Cancers. Show me what's going on. It's your ex. Your ex. Your ex is stalking you, Cancer. You got the Strength card reversed. You got the Five of Wands reversed. You got the Knight of Coins upright. And then the Emperor. So what your ex is doing is your ex is messing around with you or playing with you because they don't know if you're with somebody else. That's what they're doing. If you're a Cancer and you have an ex that is harassing you, it is because this person is in an insecure place. This is probably either a fire sign or an earth sign for a majority of you Cancers. They are just doing things to piss you off. But the Emperor is in the upright position. I feel like this represents that divine masculine energy that's holding you down. And then also what I can sense is that this person is acting a fool. They actually are very attracted to you. They do want to see you, but they're jealous, just 24/7 jealous of things that are not even there, Cancer. So this Knight of Pentacles, in my opinion, is confirmation. The Knight being an energy that continuously flows. Okay, I want you Cancers to just be careful. Maybe some of y'all need to cover your head. And not even worry about any of this stuff. Now, I will tell you that I do feel like I can see people messing with your head, but I feel like spirits is saying that you're fine. In fact, there seems to be an energy shift that seems to be coming up for a lot of you guys sometime in January. What is that? Oh, another thing, I feel like it's negative outside influences. If you're dealing with a person in the past, Cancer, these are negative outside influences, maybe even somebody having to do with your family. And you can't let that bother you. Okay, especially if some of you guys are feeling like, well, dang, I've actually been in a good mood and these people seem to be trying to force me to be upset. And be careful because they feed off of Cancers like blue shell crabs because we got that sweet crab meat they like to eat off of us. In fact, they probably love to come to our houses and eat our dinner. They don't really appreciate their dinner. They want to eat our food. Okay. So a lot of you guys got some cord cuttings to do. The Two of Swords came up. There's a couple of characters that come up in your reading. The Strength card actually could be a Leo. The Knight of Coins is in the upright position, but then this Page of Wands, this is a person that I feel like they're trying to purposely bring their own burden to you. You'd have to be like, from what I can see, especially with the Emperor and the Knight of Coins, I feel like your spirits are saying, look, you got so much to be grateful for. you would be a fool to let that negative energy into your mind. And they probably messing with you in social media. That's where they mess with you at, is in social media. Leos, y'all got the Hanged Man. Now, Leos are not in a good place right now for some reason. Spirits, give me some clarity for the Leos. Leos is ready to grab the hatchet, and so are the Virgos. Leos and Virgos are not, and I'm a Leo rising and a Virgo moon, just to let y'all know. A lot of y'all Leos are either trying to get away from another earth sign, another fire sign, or an air sign. And this person does seem to be messing with you. And what I would say, Leo, is for you guys to light a red candle and take a nice warm bath tonight. Because I definitely do see where with the Hanged Man, this could also be an ex, like an ex-husband of yours or something that you have children with, and they ain't doing nothing to take care of the kids. They didn't give you no Christmas money. In fact, everything has been all on you. Everything. Because I feel like the Seven of Pentacles comes up saying that, you guys have made it happen, but a lot of you guys, your ex, they're not contributing enough. And so don't worry about that. The point is that, you and your family are okay, but many of you guys are sort of angry. You're sort of angry at your ex. And I feel like y'all need to let that go. Let that go. The fact that this person don't want to do nothing for your children, let them go, that they are a loser, that they sit there and laugh and they go, oh, well, somebody on YouTube said that we shouldn't celebrate Christmas anyway, so I'm not going to even buy you a turkey sandwich because you tripping. And we's black folk and we ain't supposed to be celebrating no Christmas, huh? Yeah, kind of like that. Any of y'all exes do that to y'all? Refuse to help out all year round, but then at Christmas especially, they have an issue with you while you holding it down. So Leo, move past that. I can see either a water sign or a fire sign coming into your life. And a lot of you guys have been struggling to take care of your kids. And you know what I'm saying? And you don't necessarily have to struggle. Life can be easier. That's something that your ex told you. So a lot of you guys are contemplating starting businesses. You're making plans for the new year. But a lot of Leos are still angry at their exes for not doing anything for y'all children that y'all have together. And this person's excuse is that Christmas is a holiday that's against Black people. That's their excuse. And we've all heard the excuse. Oh, y'all stupid for celebrating that Christmas. Why y'all celebrating that? That ain't for Black folk. And so Black men will walk around with that attitude, but don't worry about it. I realize that a lot of you guys had to work hard this year. And you know what? Things are just going to get better for you because it's not about buying stuff. It's all about the spirit. So y'all got a very mean, negative spirited ex. They're like the Grinch that stole Christmas. They're like the Babadook. And trust me, they gonna be all up to it up until the new year. Because I can see that this person they either drink too damn much or either they just crazy. They got mental issues. And some of y'all that had children, like if you got 20-year-old children, or if your children are 19 or 18, the the person that you've had children with, they have lost their mind. Like I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So, let me throw an advice card, but I think the advice would be to just relax and just chill out. Some of y'all Leos are having anxiety, and the reason why is because this person, whoever they are, instead of them taking responsibilities for their shortcomings, they're all around the family. all around everywhere. Nine of Wands came up. They all talking about you. Ah, that bitch never did nothing. Ah, she ain't gonna do nothing. Ah, she ain't that. And so instead of them giving you good energy and wishing you and your children well, they acting a fool. So y'all dealing with that kind of situation, which is why that major arcana, the hanged man, came up. Spirits are saying you're gonna be okay. Okay, spirits are saying you're gonna be okay. Also, money seems to be manifesting as well. More money seems to be coming. Okay, so don't worry about it, Leo. Watch you a nice movie and relax. Take you a nice hot bath and relax tonight. Okay, don't let that stuff bother you. Moving on to the Virgos. Virgos got the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. So specifically for Virgos, you have your in-laws attacking you specifically. Your in-laws are attacking you. Why? Because they're vultures. Your ex-in-laws seem to be attacking you for some reason on Christmas, Virgo. Let's find out more about that. What's going on with that, spirits? Okay. Because you left, Virgo, because you left. The Eight of Cups is reversed. What else? Seven of Swords upright. The Knight of Cups upright. The Page of Coins, and then the Faith card. Okay. So a lot of Virgos are sort of not necessarily lonely, but more so disappointed. I feel like the disappointment is the immaturity. These seem to be people that are holding a grudge against you and they have not moved on. You can tell because the Eight of Cups is reversed. Nine of Wands is reversed also. I feel like a lot of Virgos are just very drained. Many of you guys are feeling probably depressed because people don't know how to act. People don't know how to be. People don't know how to exist. And you can tell that there's some emotional energy that seems to be getting thrown at you, but there's a spirit guide here. This Page of Coins seems to be protecting you and guiding you. And then the Faith card. So many of you guys just, relax and keep the faith. Don't let that person, these people seem to have been messing with you for a while, Virgo. Do a cord cutting. That's what I would do. I would do a cord cutting. And I feel like they've been contacting you, or either with the Seven of Swords, you can tell they've been doing stuff in social media because that's what weak people do. Instead of working the situation out with you, they would rather go to social media and talk crazy about you. So you may be dealing with a family full of narcs that, they just don't know how to be. They don't know how to treat people. That's the reason why you left your ex, because they were so emotionally detached and sad. The people that you're dealing with, they have a lot of unhappiness that they're pulling in from their childhood, and so do you. So do you. But what makes you more or less pathetic than them? Who's worse, the person that's dealing with some shit like you are, Virgo, or the people that are stalking and harassing you and trying to make things worse because they're worse off than you? A lot of you Virgos are just kind of isolated. Y'all ain't even trying to trip with nobody. Y'all ain't called nobody. Y'all ain't said come by. You ain't said nothing to nobody hardly ever. Maybe if you defended yourself. So speak your piece and keep it moving, and don't worry about those people. They're ignorant. And then also it's the same situation to where you may have an ex that they can't do anything for your children that you may have with them, and they sad and they feel inadequate. But the problem is that this person's family keeps them down in the dumps. So it's a sad situation, Virgo. Okay. So don't worry about it. Keep the faith and you'll be okay. That's the Hierophant. There will be order out of the chaos that's happening, because those people are definitely bringing a lot of chaos. Okay, Libras, y'all got the Nine of Cups in the upright position. So Libras should be in a very happy state. genuinely happy with a lot of family and friends, and emotionally you just feel good on the inside. You just, you're kind of chilling and relaxing. I feel like your Christmas is going to be about that, because I feel like not only that, the ancestors seem to be protecting you. A lot of Libras that are watching this are single but happy. See, the 9 of Cups is very different than the 10 of Cups. So a lot of you Libras are single but very blissfully happy. Oh yeah, it's possible. We see people running around here, saying certain stuff, and it's like they do it every year. They do it every stinking year. Then they'll say, "Oh, well, you just would want to spend time with me." Why would I want to spend time with somebody that is in that frame of mind? They will just mess up your holiday. Some people just mess up the holiday. So you like, some of y'all ain't even around no family. You just chilling. If you can't be happy by yourself, you ain't gonna be happy with somebody else. Okay. So Libras, I'm proud of y'all. Scorpios, y'all got the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Y'all are not single. A lot of Scorpios are not single, but you're not happy. Part of the reason is probably because of the financial situation, or it may be to where your money is not being controlled. This is what I don't like. First of all, I don't do family businesses like that. You know, something happened to where the money is not under your significant other's control. It's under somebody else's control. And so many of you guys are not really happy with the money situation. Spirits, give me some clarity on the 10 of Pentacles for the Scorpios. Yeah. 8 of Wands reverse, the 9 of Cups reverse, the Ace of Coins reverse. And see, many of you guys are dealing with a situation to where your current mate, they just can't seem to get away from their family that don't advance. These people don't level up. And because your significant other's family refuses to level up in any kind of way, it's creating unhappiness for you. And they'll say, "Oh, well, it's not about the money." But it's not about the money, it's about the energy. People that don't level up, they have a certain type of energy. This is codependency, is what I can sense too. A lot of y'all got a mate that is super duper attached to their mama, and she just run everything. She want to run what y'all eat for Christmas, and she does it. Hey, I feel bad for you. And the heifer can't even cook. Y'all got to go to his mama house or her mama house for the holiday, but she can't even cook. She done dried out the turkey, and the reason why this person won't break free, Scorpio, is because they don't have the confidence to do it. And then also they're being bullied. So that's why they don't break free, Scorpio. You guys can contact me about that if you need help, because families like that, they never stop stalking you. They never stop. They stay on you because they're codependent. And if you even mention starting a business or doing anything, they go into overdrive. You can tell, and you can tell that they've been sort of draining you. And I think it's sick. I think it's sick. Yeah, I can see specifically. Am I right, Prince of Presence? Because the Empress is above and you may be dealing with the Earth sign mother-in-law. She controls how much money got spent for you for Christmas and all that jazz and crap. And you like, I want some independence. I want some financial independence. Or they went to the Dollar Tree and bought a bunch of dollar gifts. Now, is there anything wrong with dollar gifts? Is there anything wrong with gifts from the Dollar Tree? No, it's not. It's not. They got like 50 gifts under the tree. All of that stuff gonna be broke within a week. Okay. They spent all that, they spent $50 total, which it doesn't, like I said, when you think about Christmas, hold on, y'all, because I gotta walk downstairs real quick. When you think about Christmas, it's really not about how much money you spend, but the quality. Even the quality time is not quality with these people. A lot of y'all are feeling very insecure because you're dealing with one of those codependent types of mates. Y'all, I had to come down here and check on my greens and stir up my greens real quick. And that's a serious problem because it creates unhappiness for y'all every year. Every year you are forced to go and spend time with a bunch of people that you don't like, that don't like you, that don't like Christmas. They have no Christmas spirit. Ty, come take the can you come into, ooh, and this needs to get a little bit browner on top. Tyrese, we're gonna put some butter on top of this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Then y'all don't understand, why can't y'all just have an intimate Christmas with you and your kids? And that's not what is happening. You have to go and deal with all this chaos and, sick people hacking and coughing over the food and stuff. It's pretty terrible. I don't really, y'all, I'm a keep it real with y'all as far as with families and Christmas. I think that there are certain families that have like this immaturity about them. And I feel that when it comes to the holidays, what these people will do is they're always comparing and, ooh, I got this, and my TV is 20 inches bigger than yours, and I got this, and I got that. Nobody wants to spend their Christmas with people like that. Nobody. I'm sorry. And if your significant other or either your husband is making you do it, then that person just seems to be either used to it or some kind of glutton for punishment. Feel like a lot of you Scorpios are dealing with a very, very dysfunctional family. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Dysfunctional people or either dysfunctional families are going to always try to screw up the holiday, especially Christmas. Christmas is way too special for me. I wouldn't want to spend it with somebody that has that kind of energy around them. That's why I'm perfectly fine with being alone. And many of you guys probably did decide to stay at home while, he or she went to go visit all those dysfunctional people. Because, for some reason, that person just loves all of the dysfunction and the misery. Okay. Moving on to the Sagittariuses. You know what? Hold on, Scorpio. I'm going to throw an advice card for that for y'all, because many of you guys have seemed to gotten tired of it, and many of you guys are unhappy. Feel like a lot of Scorpios are unhappy. Okay. Because of this. I always picture Christmas to where me and my husband are sitting there and we are like sipping wine or something, and spending an intimate time together, all of this family and all these people and all these folks that you know done talked about you behind your back, you don't want to spend your holidays with folks like that, but yet you feel like you're forced to every freaking year. Advice for the Scorpios, please. The Magician card comes up upright. So y'all need to be careful. The Nine of Swords is after that. I feel like spirits is saying that you need to, like, for me, I don't know. When I get married, I've been left this country for real, just to get away from dysfunctional family members like that. So spirits is saying that you definitely need to take action. The Magician told me for you to take action and for you to stop punishing yourself. Like, what are you punishing yourself for? It's almost like just one big punishment all the time. You know, there's some people who just, you know, they let the elders in the family speak for everybody. They just punish, punish, punish just all the time. It's ridiculous. And you like, we grown. Why are you acting like a child? You know, it's sad when you have a man that gets around their family and then all of a sudden they act like a child. That I don't know, you know. So moving on to the Sagittarius has got the Hermit in the reverse position. So I do feel like a lot of Sagittariuses are feeling kind of stuck, kind of lonely. Even if you got people around you, you're just feeling kind of isolated, kind of disconnected from everybody around you. Spirits, why? What's up with the Sagittarius? Is okay. Two of Swords upright. The Star card upright. And then the Seven of Wands. Definitely a lot of Sagittariuses are feeling like they are stuck in a situation that is artificial. And y'all know I've been talking about this in specific, but I feel like the Star card comes up and I feel like it's kind of like, do I want to walk away from this showcase situation? And then some of y'all that are single, y'all seem to be stuck on an Aquarius. Y'all seem, the single ones that are feeling isolated like that, if you're a Sagittarius, you seem to be stuck on a person that's an Aquarius. You can't seem to get over it. Advice for the Sagittariuses. The Magician keeps coming up in the upright position. So many of you guys need to really, really, like, what I can see is several years of not necessarily being where you want to be spiritually. Okay, let me throw another advice card. The Justice card upright. So a lot of you guys really need to, y'all really need to, because I feel like it was a divorce or something, or you separated from this person, but I feel like this person put something on you. So a lot of y'all Sagittarius need to get some help, because spirits is kind of feeling as though you're going through what you're going through because somebody is doing magic on you. Okay, this is an ex. This is an ex of yours. It could be an Aquarius. It could be a Libra. It could be a Gemini. It could be a fire sign or any other zodiac sign. But you know, if you are lonely right now, it is because somebody's doing work on you. For what though? Why are they doing that? Uh, it's terrible. Some of y'all got the same situation as far as an ex, in social media. And y'all need to not let that get to y'all. Don't let that stuff get to y'all. Okay. Your ex is an idiot, a complete idiot. Y'all need to cut the cord from that person and move on, is probably what y'all need to do. If y'all feel like that, if you feel some type of way, like for example, I had that happening to me, but it energized me. Y'all seem to be in a place where y'all feel lonely, you feel isolated, you feel like, you just feel kind of disconnected, or either you want to disconnect. But the hermit in the upright position is actually very positive. So if y'all can turn that hermit upright, and it's where, because I feel like Sagittarius have been going through something for years. Like, even when you go back and look at my readings from years ago, I started this channel in 2015, or 20, was it towards the end of 2015. Yeah. Are you a Sag, Krishana? Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. Now, the Cappies. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I got to get on Capricorns. A lot of the Capricorns that are single right now, the reason why you come up as the Four of Cups reversed is because you have refused to deal with these unresolved emotions, and you've just refused to do it. So that's why today you're feeling that way. That's why the Four of Cups comes up. Now, first of all, thank you, Krishana. I appreciate, because yeah, they're pretty accurate. Especially, I mean, some people are going to have a different, they're not always accurate for every, zodiac sign. But um, getting back to the Cappies, a lot of y'all that are single that decided, I'm going to focus all on my money. I'm going to focus all on that. That's what you've been focused on, focused on, focused on. But then you realize that the emotional fulfillment that you need is not there, because you guys are just now dealing with whatever you guys have, had to deal with, as far as if you broke up with somebody, or if, something happened. But I feel like a lot of you guys that are with people, you're not really feeling appreciated. That person is not really making you happy. Um, let me do some clarifying. Spirits, give me some clarity, please, for the Cappies. The moon upright, the sun upright, the two of wands upright, and then the nine of pentacles reversed. So a lot of you Capricorns, this moon and this sun is your mother and your father. And then a lot of you Capricorns might be dealing with your twin flame. Two of wands comes up upright. I knew it. It's somebody that they cheap gifts, being cheap. So a lot of y'all are with a cheapskate. Could be either a Cancer, a Leo, any other fire sign, water sign. That person is making you feel, for some of you guys, it's either this or it's something else. That person is making you feel like you're not valuable, because, they got you something cheap. Now, if they did get you something cheap, it's the thought that counts. But if you know that person has money and they bought you a cheap gift, and then also buying you a cheap gift so that they can give gifts to the whole entire family while their relationship is suffering. So you feel like you've contributed more for Christmas, and you feel like your significant other didn't really contribute what they were supposed to. Okay. And many of you guys are upset about that. I feel like you need to talk to that person. You need to have a really good talk with them. That's why I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse position, because there was too much money that was being spent outside of the relationship and not enough on you. And that's a big problem. If you're a man or a woman You don't go and buy your father an expensive watch, but then you buy your man a cheap watch. You don't do that. So something like that seems to have transpired. I feel like it's a fairly brand new relationship, too, for some of you, for a lot of you. And this person kind of walks around with that attitude of, well, I can't spend no money because, we going through this and we going through that. And, I'm going to wait until we get the stimulus checks, which there's going to be. And guys, I'm just going to cover my head and hide from the world. I'm not going live. If the world does not get those stimulus checks by the 31st, I'm going to come on here. I am going to advertise my business, and that is it. I am not, no, because I told y'all about that. They waited until the end of the year, and now it's kind of like, oh, well, when and how much are we going to get? Da, 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 da. Listen, time for y'all to think about starting your own businesses. Okay. And don't advertise the way some of these other people advertise. Time for y'all to think about that. Okay. To bring in more money, for people universally. Advice for the Capricorns. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for the feedback. Hit that thumbs up, by the way, guys. So Capricorns are not necessarily lonely. Now, some of y'all that are single, y'all do tend to have this void. You got to fill that void. You have to learn how to fill your own voids if you're single, especially if somebody just recently broke up with you. If somebody broke up with you, Capricorn, it was probably because of their finances, and they probably didn't want to be embarrassed by not having enough for you because they just but a lot of you guys have to take care of yourselves emotionally, because these two major arcanas right here, these are roots. These are ancestors and stuff being conjured inside of you, and it's up to you to transmute that energy. And don't get mad at that person and hold a grudge against them. That's not getting mad at somebody and holding a grudge against somebody ain't going to change nothing. Negativity is not going to change nothing in your situation. Okay, you got your bills paid, you got you took care of the kids. Some of y'all have an ex though that didn't contribute anything to the children's Christmas. That's why that moon and that sun is card is up there. Spirits, what advice do you have for the Capricorns? Okay, yeah, 6 of coins is in the reverse position. 6 of cups is upright, and then yeah, spirits is definitely saying um to as far as with the focus being on money, because I feel like the focus is on money. I feel like spirits is saying to expand, is what they're saying. Expand yourself. And you can't do that with this hole in your heart though. That's why people like to try to emotionally block you and do stuff to you, because they know you're expanding. Take it as a compliment. Not to mention the universe is going to be blessing us all the rest of this month and all of next year. If you see it as a negative, then that's what you're going to get. Don't listen to the tricksters and the fakes and the frauds, because they're liars. Okay. Aquarius has got the 8 of swords in the reverse position. So I definitely feel like a lot of Aquariuses, especially if you're single, you're kind of stuck on the idea of where you're supposed to be, but instead of the road to that. So if you don't want to be single during the holidays, figure out what's going on all the rest of the year round. What are you doing? What is happening? What are you thinking about? What are you focused on? My guess is that many of you guys are focused on an ex, but you're too focused on the negative. Honestly, Spirit, give me some clarity on the Eight of Swords reverse for the Aquariuses. I'm gonna go down here and burn some ancestor money. Yep. Page of Cups upright, Five of Cups upright. Five of Cups is just like the Four of Cups. You may have lost so much, but you gained, or either you're trying to. The Hermit is upright. Could either be a water sign or a Virgo specifically. Somebody that you definitely want to get back with, but they are communicating this anger towards you. They're involved with somebody, and I feel like Spirits is saying that the relationship has the potential, but you don't want to necessarily be stuck on the potential. Spirits is definitely saying for you to deal with whatever this is. And see, a lot of y'all Aquariuses might be dealing with past, either past life regressions or either your childhood. I have been saying that this Christmas is all about healing your inner child. And so focus on that. Focus on healing yourselves emotionally. If you're in a relationship with somebody, they need some spiritual help. They're going through some kind of spiritual ascension, and they seem to be very unhappy at the moment. This is either a water sign, earth sign, or an air sign, or a fire sign. Could be either one. Because I got a bunch of court cards of different elements. That person seems to be going through some things. They're working out some issues. So you got to understand that people go through their own individual stuff. And personally, I don't take it personally, even when somebody tries to make it personal. It's like, no, I'm sorry. You seem to be having a problem over there, and I'm not having that problem with you, only except a lot of you Aquariuses are, because you're very tapped into that situation emotionally. But the problem is that not enough solutions are being spoken, and you're not releasing yourself from this mental and spiritual bondage, which I think has a lot to do with parents, childhood. It's going to be different for different Aquariuses, but I feel like the Aquariuses are not in a good place today. Okay. Advice for the Aquariuses, if I haven't already thrown advice. Yeah, the Nine of Cups comes up if in the upright position. If you're single, be happy. You're alive. You're well. Stop letting everybody else upset you. All of those people, those couples, "Well, we're over here spending time together. What are you doing?" Those people are so fucking unhappy. That's why they called you. I wouldn't even worry about them. Okay, be happy on your own. You have a lot of blessings and abundance. And, maybe it's not meant for you to get back with that person. Maybe it's not. You know what I'm saying? But I got some kind of notification. What was that? I feel like right now, at the time being, the best thing for you guys to do is to just be happy. Yeah. And then you'll be able to manifest, and then also release yourself from all that emotional bondage so that you can go ahead and be happy and grateful for the holidays, for the things that you do have. Okay. Pisceans, y'all got the Six of Cups in the upright position. So many of you guys are having, I think that things could have been negative. I think that I feel like things are being thrown at a lot of the Pisceans. But a lot of you guys y'all are having a good memory from the past. Even if you single, you're thinking about the good times, but it's not hurting you. Like, for example, if somebody broke up with you, right? And, whether or not that person is throwing it up in your face or not, you guys have drifted off and y'all are just like, I'm chilling. Y'all not letting nothing bother y'all. So if you a cross watcher and you trying to bother a Pisces, they unbothered. A lot of you Pisceans recently had a love reunion. Okay, if you're with somebody, you had a love reunion and you're very happy with that person. So Pisceans seem to be doing very well. From what I can see, the signs that are having the most struggle is the Aries. Cancers may be having issues with feeling like they're being kicked around. Leos, Virgos, Scorpios, Sagittariuses, Capricorn, Aquarius. The rest of the signs seem to be taking it all in stride. The Pisceans, they have healed themselves. I feel like Pisceans have went through a healing process and now they are connecting. Whether or not they're single or not, Pisces are doing good. Because what they're focusing on, shit, even if somebody left a Pisces, they coming right back because Pisceans are not focused on the negative. They're connecting with the good energies. In fact, Pisceans are going to have a love reunion either now or either sometime in the near future. And it's because instead of the Pisces focused on the negativity that happened, or you know what I'm saying, are focused on their negative stuff that they may have had in their past, they chilling. Okay. So these readings may or may not be accurate for everybody. Like I said, I've seen some very miserable Geminis. I've seen some miserable Libras. And I've definitely seen some miserable Pisceans out there and Tauruses. You can tell that they're extremely miserable. But at the end of the day, for the majority of people, which is the majority of people are going to say, you know what? I woke up alive. I've got this beautiful Christmas tree, these gifts. I'm chilling. Why would somebody need to feel necessarily lonely? But for the people that are feeling lonely and devastated, you were going to feel that way anyway, whether or not you were with somebody or not. Those are things that are inside of you. Another person is not going to make you happy at Christmas time. So make sure that y'all connect with the spirit guides. Also make sure that y'all get in Yule. Because I've been noticing it for like the past week, especially. Just I could see the energy coming and it's more to come. Don't look at your ex's page if you can't handle it, if it makes you sad. I know that nobody ever should be saying that somebody made them anything. Somebody made you this or made you that. Make yourself, control yourself, master self. They're doing it on purpose. Okay. And if you guys need to reach me, I am here. I am actually open on Christmas, and I'll go ahead and tell you guys my holiday hours. I'm open on Christmas, but the pricing is different. Okay, so you can visit Etsy or either you can Zelle me. My 60-minute readings for Christmas Day, if you want the reading on Christmas Day, it's $100. Okay, which is $20 more. It's just a $20 fee for getting an emergency same day Christmas reading. I am open the day after Christmas. Okay, so unless you get a reading on Christmas, it's just the regular price, okay, which is $80 for an hour and $40 for 30 minutes. Um, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I will be open. Um, but for New Year's Eve, if you guys need emergency readings that day, New Year's Day, it's not going to be a different pricing. So on New Year's Eve, my readings are going to be 100 on that day too. So if you guys want to get scheduled either New Year's Day or the day before that, you can pay regular price. But as long as if your reading is on any of the holidays, which New Year's Eve is the holiday, because I have a lot to do for the group for Yule. If you're in Yule, more than likely you're not having any confusion. You good. Hey, a lot of people are probably swearing by my Yule circle right now because you're not feeling that awful, horrible sadness, which I never did understand that. I've always been an empath and I could sense other people being just sad and lonely and that void. That void is going to be there regardless if you're single or if somebody come over or, and so start working on self. Definitely spend some time with self, or if you want to talk to somebody, you can talk to me. Okay. I will see y'all later. Peace and love. Have a Merry Christmas. I will see y'all probably sometime tomorrow, but we're going to be doing work at the Yule altar. So that's what it'll be about today, not tomorrow, today. Okay. Thank you, Coretta. Thank you. I wish love and light and healing to all of y'all, and I will see y'all later.